Hey, sports card fans, it's John, Wade Boggs fan. Hope you're all doing well. This is my weekly video in which I show off some of the Wade Boggs cards in my collection. In today's video, I'll be showing off the last two cards that I have from 2011 and start to get into the cards that I have from 2012. And there'll be a lot of autographed cards in this video. So I'm going to turn the camera around and show off 7 more Wade Boggs cards from my collection. All right, if you've been following along these weekly videos, you know I am showing off these cards in chronological order. So I'm going to start off with the last two cards that I have from 2011, and they're not quite custom art cards, but they sort of fall into that category. Definitely, you could use the term oddball, but the first one is, and it's sort of like a tobacco size card here. This is the 2011 Z-Nut Stamp Series Spot the Winner. That's a cool little just an image of Boggs there, sort of, our artistic view, sort of, I guess, hidden or something between some of the background there. But it's called the Stamp Series, and the next card, I'll talk a little bit more about it, but here is the back. Yellow, blue, pink. Choose your target, then hold your card under an ultraviolet light to reveal the winner. I haven't done that, actually, so I don't know which color is the quote-unquote winner. But you can see down here at the bottom, it says 2011 Z-Nut Stamp Series Spot the Winner and associated companies. So pretty cool little oddball Boggs card. And there's another version of this. This is the 2011 Z-Nut Stamp Series Relic Pre-Production. So instead of seeing the wording, so the only difference here is you do see 2005, okay, and supposedly there would be a stamp relic in this circle area. The backs are the same, okay, but the front in this sort of pre-production would be the space where you would think would be a stamp relic, presumably from 2005. Now, in my research, I may have missed it, but I don't know if I've ever seen one with the actual stamp. So would love to know if you have seen any of these Z-Nuts that actually have a stamp. That would let me know that there is a Boggs version out there. I know I don't have it, would love to have it, because these aren't serial numbered. I don't know how hard they are. I don't think the actual stamp relic would be like a 1 of 1. But yeah, would love to have the third sort of copy in this series. I don't even have the actual stamp relic on my checklist because I actually haven't seen a copy of it, so I don't know for sure whether one actually exists or not. And this down here says, if I can get it to focus, number 748 in the series. So I don't know if that means there's at least 748 of these cards in the Z-Nut Stamp Series. So I don't know a whole lot about these cards, other than spotting these two on eBay probably back around 2011 and picked them up off of eBay. But again, I don't know if there's an actual version with a stamp relic. All right, into the cards from 2012. We're starting off with a cut signature card here. This is the 2012 Leaf History of Baseball cut signature. So it's a little it's a little odd. You have the image of Boggs is actually more like this. I'm not sure what this was cut from. It doesn't look like you probably can't tell in the video here, but it looks more like of a paper image, not like an actual photo. And of course, the way he signed it there, and then the way they framed it, it does look a little odd there. But it says authentic cut signature, and this doesn't have a grade by Beckett, but I think these were probably box hits, or maybe one per box was actually slabbed by Beckett. So it says 2012 Leaf Cut Signature History of Baseball Edition, Wade Boggs, Baseball Hall of Famer. And here is the back. At some point, I may just crack it out of this Beckett slab. Again, it's not graded. That way I can sort of enjoy the card better. And while it's not serial numbered, I think based on the stated print run, there were only 2 of these cut signature edition cards of Boggs in the set. I'm sure the second one has a different cut signature. It's most likely not the same image that was signed, probably something else. I don't know what the other version looks like, but yeah, pretty cool cut signature card there of Wade Boggs. And the last 4 are all from the 2012 Leaf inscriptions. And what's really nice about these cards here is there's not much to like the image of the player. He's up there at the top, okay, but it gives the whole large middle section here of the card for the player to sign and put an inscription. And there are 5 different versions that Wade Boggs did, and I'll be showing over the 4 versions in this video, and then the next version I'll have the 5th version. But this one here, it says 12 straight All-Star games, ASG All-Star games. And here is the back. They're not serial numbered, and I don't believe Leaf gave a print run for the base autograph cards. I'm guessing probably no more than 50, probably, knowing what the other serial numbered cards or the parallels in this set. But love on-card autographs, as I've mentioned several times, of Wade Boggs. Just look at that nice bold signature there. And he does tend to, when he writes out inscriptions, to use all caps for the lettering. There's 12 straight All-Star games. The next one is Baseball Hall of Fame, 05. Now, the reason why he probably put baseball is this is the Leaf Legends of Sport, okay. But in the checklist, it's Leaf inscriptions, but it's probably an insert within the Legends of Sports. So there's probably, I haven't looked up the whole checklist. My guess is there are other athletes in different sports. So that's probably why he put Baseball Hall of Fame. And again, the back is the same here. So we have the Baseball Hall of Fame 05, and this one is really unique. You don't see him sign his middle name that often. And come on, there we go. So Wade Anthony Boggs. So again, that's somewhat unique in terms of his autographs, especially on cards. I'm not sure of another example where, in terms of card produced, pack pulled autographs where he signs his middle name. And then the last one here. Now this one is actually a parallel version. But it is it's the 4th version of the inscription. So this is the gold parallel, and the gold are serial numbered out of 5. And this one has 5 times American League batting champ. And you can tell here, well, it actually sort of looks silver, but this is the gold version. You can maybe tell a little bit better there. This one has more of a copper, so you can tell the difference between the two there. Hopefully it'll show up on camera. This one does have more of a goldish foil as compared to like the more like the copper. So those are the 7 Wade Boggs cards I have for this video. 4 of the Leaf inscriptions. This is the gold version out of 5. Then you have the Wade Anthony Boggs Baseball Hall of Fame 05. 12 straight All-Star games. Then you have this really cool cut signature from Leaf History of Baseball. And then the 2 Z-Nut cards. So we'd love to know in the comments what you think about this group of Wade Boggs cards from my collection. And with that, that's all I have for you. So until next time, thanks for watching.